He's got lots of talent, but he just drags a few down. And Malantha, oh, that's the biggest of the day, maybe. Over the grandstand, over the 2 tiers. The second 6 of the over, it's 110 for 1. And already they'll be 4 points behind the Janakpur bolts the way the bolts are going. Been excellent, they really have. Turn back to Zishan Maksud now. Sampal Kami. I'd like to see Nandan Yadav back on.
By the time the Lions play, the Bolts might be in the playoffs already.
Most glorious day here. Now, sun starting to drift towards those hills across to our right. I got in real trouble one of the first times I came here to commentate. And I said, that's a beautiful sunset over towards the mountains there. And I was immediately corrected. That's not a mountain, that's a dada, that's a hill. And I'll tell you something, I think those dada to our right are about 2,200 metres elevation. Highest mountain in my entire country is about 1,000 metres high. So for me, it very much was a mountain, but I've never said it since. You can't quite see it, such is the brightness of the sunset, but it's a beautiful scene.
What a good innings this has been. So controlled in the way he's compiled this innings. Nailed it. Knew it was out the ground from the moment that he hit it. And there's been some big hits, but there's been some lovely batsmanship as well while he's been at the crease. He's known that between boundaries, it's essential to still make that scoreboard tick.
6, and then took every single corner of the ground to respect the adulation that he was receiving. He's had a great 2024. What a year for Anil Kumar Shah.
It's amazing that is, because that's actually really what it is about. I mean, if you go back to the days of Donald Bradman, he stood in the middle of the wicket and acknowledged the entire ground by sort of to a circular motion. You meant to acknowledge the fans. That's what it's about. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout. And given. He's not happy. Malantha, not happy at all. But Zishan has won.
And a little jig of delight from the grand old statesman of Omani cricket. He's also coming maybe towards the autumn, the winter of his career, but he still loves the game. And he's a very canny left-arm spinner. You'd think this matchup would favour Malantha. Has he got it to pitch in line? Yes, he has. Was there bat involved? That's the question. Malantha says there was. The umpire says no. And on your way. Took a while for the finger to go up. There's a bit of an Irish jig to that step from Zishan Maksud. He loved Al-Kami has had a difficult day with the bowlman for 27 from 2 for him. He brings himself back into the attack. And it's a change of ends now to the pavilion, the TU end of the ground. Let's get another look at this LBW. Malantha was trying to tell us that he hit it. He wasn't happy.
He felt he got a little scratch on there, a little inside edge. I must admit, if I was an umpire in a batter show.
Hendry checks the line calls, but not for the LBWs. There's a view of the field. You can see 2 in the deep on the leg side and 3 in the deep on the off. Deep third just going back now to make it the 3 out on the offside. A challenging day, captaining the Yaks for the first time today for Sampal Kami. In reality, his batters led him. Actually 3 in the deep on the leg side. Isn't there a deep mid wicket that I missed a moment ago? And it's a Super 4 powered by NCell 4G.
The problem for Sampal Kami here is that that's got nowhere near the middle of the bat for Jimmy Neesham. He's looking from anywhere from mid-off, or long off and long on, and if he doesn't quite get to it, depending on the length of the ball, will depend on how square the stroke goes. But if Sampal Kami bowls a length ball here, this could go over mid-wicket and could go a long way.
Good comeback, a Yorker from Sampal Kami. He was the hero in the 3-match T20I series for Nepal against USA. He was given the tall task of defending just 6 from the final over, and he sent it to a super over. Outstanding piece of bowling. Then he bowled the super over, and he bowled them out in the super over. I think it was for 4. Got 2 wickets, and then Nepal chased it in 2 balls. That was part of a 3-0 clean sweep, a historic first ever series sweep away from home for Nepal at the Grand Prairie Stadium there in just outside Dallas in Texas. But then problems in the ODI format continued after that. Such an important league, that Cricket World Cup League 2. Nepal have had a really interesting 2024. They've had some moments of brilliance, but overall they might be a little disappointed with how they've gone compared to 2023. So they'll look to use this platform now, the NPL, to build a better and more memorable 2025 with 3 very important League 2 series to play in. And Kami will be a big part of that as well.
19 of 36.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Nisham swings for the bleachers here against the left arm spin of Zishan, because this is in his wheelhouse. Left arm spin to left-hander.
You said it, HD. Yeah, that's great prophecy. And that's a 4 to begin with.
He's only got 4 there, the big New Zealander, but he's looking to hit this out the ground. He's looking to test those that are in attendance. This is just a smear over mid-wicket. So difficult for the left-arm spinner to bowl over the wicket to the left-hander. You really do bowl it into his hitting zone.
There's not much you can do as a bowler. And now there's a change of side here for the bowler. Comes around the wicket, creating an angle. Good use of his feet. Nicely fielded in the deep. Yeah, they're running away with this game. They're around Kathmandu. Oh, that's gone the distance. He's drilled that. That's disappeared as well. Go fetch it, says Anil Kumar Shah. He's batted with a lot of authority. And look at that for connection as well with the bat.
He's played so well. And just said to Jimmy Neesham, I don't know what it is about you big left-handed New Zealanders and not being able to clear our boundaries here at the TU. Let me show you how it's done.
Another very strong performance here by the bowls. They won that first encounter by 8 wickets. Looking good to have a repeat performance in this game as well.
As he so often does, Anil hits one out the ground and then just nudges one away for a single. I'm going to make another prophecy here for you. This stroke could tie the scores.
Right, you've been on cue so far, HD. Where is this one going? Where did that come out from? Jimmy Neesham and the switch hit. HD, we'll have another go at this.
I think that shot should be banned if you're more than 6'2". If you're 6'2" and you have long levers and you play this shot, you should be banned. He needs to hit it over deep mid-wicket or long on. That's more like it. Has he got it? Has he got it? Oh, he has. He has, and ties the scores.
Your prophecy comes through one ball later, but